In prisons across several states, the concept of books is evolving beyond their traditional purpose. While volunteers who send books to inmates often view them as lifelines, prison officials are increasingly concerned about these materials being used as a means to smuggle drugs. Recent crackdowns in states like Iowa, Missouri, and Texas have restricted who can send books. Citing fears of narcotics hidden in paper, prisons are now rejecting books over concerns about stains, packaging materials, or stickers on pages possibly containing dangerous substances. The Marshall Project has identified more than 50,000 cases dating back to the 1990s in which state prisons banned publications. These bans include materials containing sexual content, references to racial justice, or any topics deemed inappropriate or threatening to security by correction staff. While prisons argue these restrictions are necessary, free speech advocates and organizations promoting reading in prisons argue that such crackdowns effectively amount to banning books and do little to prevent overdose deaths behind bars. Maura Marquise, a senior manager at PEN America, which advocates for literary and journalistic freedom, has been researching access to books in prisons. She views these policies, which restrict books based on their source or mailing method rather than their content, as censorship that limits incarcerated individuals' access to information. Based on the calls to prison mailrooms in 16 states, PEN America found that more than 80% of state and federal correctional institutions now require literature to come from approved vendors. Marquis is particularly concerned about these restrictions because they potentially affect a vast number of book titles, and many states do not track how many books are rejected due to vendor limitations or mailing methods. Missouri, for example, has banned individuals and organizations from sending books to incarcerated individuals, forcing prisoners to buy books themselves. This move has been criticized as a de facto book ban, as many prisoners have limited access to money. Advocates argue that focusing on prison staff rather than books is a more effective approach to preventing drug smuggling. Some states have reported guards as the source of drugs and contraband. In defense of their policies, prison officials point to the availability of books in prison, libraries, and on tables, but critics argue that this pales comparison to the selection available in public libraries. Tighter screening processes have also caused packages to be rejected for seemingly trivial reasons, such as excessive tape on the wrapping. Critics assert that these policies give correctional facilities too much power to set their own rules with limited oversight. Jennifer Carroll, an expert in drug use and public health, suggests that these book policies are not effective in reducing drug overdoses. She recommends investment in medication-assisted treatment and ensures access to naloxone, which can save the lives of those who have overdosed. Instead, books can be a valuable tool for inmates, helping them explore their challenges or provide an escape from the harsh realities of prison, potentially aiding in mental health and rehabilitation. Stay tuned for more insights into the ever-evolving challenges faced by inmates and the ongoing efforts to provide access to knowledge and hope. Share this eye-opening account and keep following for more love and light.